$11.50 KKNW E's way. I see it no other way. Y'all know what it is. You know the motto. If it's out there, let's talk about it. I'm your host, E-Dawg, alongside my lovely co-host,
Tari Free.
We can't forget DJ Hustleman in the building.
You know
What up?
So we talking about this situation that happened in Atlanta right now. I got more details. I didn't know that that the officer was talking to the guy for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that they kicked him after they shot him.
And stood on him. I didn't know that either.
Man, interesting situation because with all the things that's going on, I can't keep track of. It's just like they don't get it. Like, look,
Right.
it's a fire right now.
Right.
You want to put it out or
Yeah.
you want to burn the house down?
Exactly. Why wouldn't you just understand that, okay, I've been talking to you for 20 minutes. Yes, I know you're inebriated. You're admitting to it and whatever the case may be. Let me just show you some humanity and that I'm one of the good guys. There was no need for that. Both of y'all could have gone home alive.
They didn't
He
care.
could, and that's obvious. I mean, and the big thing for me is that I just can't get over a 20-minute conversation with and knowing that the officer could have made a call as far as saying, you know what, he's not gonna, he admits it. At least, okay, man, you leave your car here or have somebody come pick you up and make it home to your daughter because I know you got kids. I know you got a wife. I do too. What you gonna tell me you can't relate to that?
He talked to him so long.
20 minutes.
They could have been friends.
Yeah.
He told him everything.
Everything.
Told him
I've
all
been
the
to my
drinks
uncle's.
that he had
Yeah.
drunk. Baby's mom. He said the word baby mama. Yeah, you know.
Gosh.
That's crazy.
And I think that's the big thing for
Somebody
me.
said, let me get a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he knew
Yeah.
I'm guilty. Just work with me.
And he even said that. He goes, I know. He goes, I don't want to get in trouble. That's why I know I can't drive.
Yeah.
I mean, he told him.
He know. He knew it. He knew what the problem was,
Yeah.
man. But
He
I
just
don't know.
wanted to go home.
I just don't know why my brother started to run. He panicked.
Yeah.
He panicked. He was scared.
Yeah. Well,
They said he'd been to prison before for something else.
It's always
Now, look, I seen him in an interview. He went to prison before for something else that he didn't do or something. And, he got out and changed his life over. So, I mean, I don't know what the situation, man. He panicked, man. He panicked. So I advise people don't do that.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out like that all the time. But don't. Once they put the handcuffs on, you just go and let it work
just
out.
go on.
Once they say you're going
You
to
know.
jail, I ain't never seen nobody talk their way out of it.
I mean,
once
I
they
done
say-
talked my way out of something
I-
before, but once they pull out the little thing and once they pull out the handcuffs and clap them on you, you might not get them off you till you go.
Hey, man, I got a cold story. I wouldn't even be telling this, but it's my
Story time.
past. One time, let's just say that I caught my girlfriend with another dude at the house, right? And when I got there, I was G with it. I walked in the house and the whole family there, and they knew that I was in the street. So they was like, oh, no. And then the dude was eating. I remember what he was eating at
Oh,
the
my
table.
God.
He was in his GI outfit.
Still remember.
Look, he was in his GI outfit. He had some cornbread. He had greens, some black-eyed peas, and some short ribs. And I remember looking over him, and he's in his GI outfit, and I was just like, so then I looked at her. I said, so this is what you doing? And then her mom was like, tell him, tell him, because they were scared of me anyway. They wanted me, because I was in the street, so they wanted her to be with a man with,
He was a gangster.
they had a, so anyway, to make a long story short, they called the police. So I tell my partner, just leave. So I leave out the house and walk down the block. She followed me. And she's like, oh, please, let's talk. It's not what you think.
I'll make you a plate.
Well, the police pull up.
Something
The police pull up. This is a funny story. I had just got, I'm going to say this on air, I had just got shot 2 weeks before that, or maybe a week and a half. So she was actually taking care of my bandages and everything.
Gangster for real.
So this is the funniest thing. The police pull up and they like, you ain't got nothing on you? I said, no. He said, put your hands up. I said, I can't. He said, what you mean you can't? I said, I got shot. He said, just now? Do I need to call? I said, no. I said, it happened a while ago. couple weeks ago. He said, oh, well, man. He looked at me, he said, boy, you in bad shape. And I said, yeah. So he said, what's going on? I told him. So they was like, well, we're going to take her to the house.
Yeah.
And, that they was taking me because I had a warrant for driving. So we in the back seat. She trying to talk to me, kissing on me. I said, man, get off me. Get off me, So they dropped her off at the house. She said, call me when you get out. So I go to the precinct. Not even the precinct, the main building, but where they put you and do the report. And dude sit down. He a brother. And he's like writing the report. And he stops. He looks up at me. He writes the report some more. And then he says, he threw his bill for. He's like, he said, man, get up. I said, what? He said, you know what, man? I'm just going to take you home. He said, you done got shot. Your girlfriend cheating on you.
It's too
He
much
said,
going
you done
on.
been through too much.
He gave you a brother break.
Hey,
See?
he took, man, I was so like, hey, he drove me back to my mama's house and dropped me off and everything. Told her, just make sure he don't go back over there. Right?
Right.
That what you said? That was your daddy?
Huh?
That was your daddy?
No. But
I looked out for it.
sometimes there's
Right?
cops out there that do look out for you.
Nah, I
Like,
didn't-
there's some, man. Hey, man, there's some. I can't even talk about the
Well,
stories.
I got some stories I can't talk about it, but
yeah.
I had one cop, old black dude. I don't know where he at now, what his name was, but I talked my way out of a situation on the ride to the precinct, and he didn't let it go down. And I don't know where he at right now. So if you're listening, dog, appreciate it. Appreciate
I'm listening.
It. No, I'm talking about the cop, man.
Oh, I thought you
no,
talking
you ain't
to me.
listening. See?
No,
Your story was so short.
Oh, I can get
I
into the
thought
story.
you were talking to me like you ain't listening.
Nah,
Right? But no.
I just shouted out the cop who gave me a hand up one day.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't
there's
know
some
his
good
name.
ones out there, man. They all really want to just do their job and go home. There's some that just want to
Everybody,
do their job, and there's some out there that's itching because that's what they signed up for. Like, oh, I can't wait. And they got me in the Martin Luther King district. I'm about to clown today. Because they, I got a friend as a cop, and they like telling the stories. They be telling, man, that sometimes my boy in Long Beach tell me, he said, you'd be surprised how many OGs is on the payroll. And I'd be like, what? He say, like, on the payroll. Like, they get consistent checks from the police department for snitching.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, monthly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, Beatty Miguel. Hey, man, I heard that song. I like the song, man.
What song is that?
It was Hands in the Air. It was a Hands in the Air song. It was like, it had a cartoon video.
yes. I saw that.
Hey, did you hear about the? Remember I touched on it last week about the warlord.
Yes.
Yeah. They
You
changed.
did.
Yeah, they went way too far. CNN and Fox trying to get that man
They
assassinated.
say he was down there beating up people and slapping people around. If they didn't want to listen
Well,
to
I
him.
seen him slap somebody, but it was in.
I think that what the dude was down there doing drugs or something. He was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. So I don't know.
So what is he? The slap cop?
I don't know, man.
Raz Simone, let me find
Raz
out
down
you
there
out there with the police hand.
He got the police.
You
hand.
just get smacked in the Chaz. Like if you acting up in that little vicinity.
I done been down there, man.
How
So
was
they
I don't
that?
see it.
Tell me about
Huh?
it. Tell me
All right,
about
I'm
the
gonna tell you what.
Chaz.
It's called CHOP.
Now it is.
It's CHOP.
And what does
does
it stand
CHOP
for?
mean?
Capitol Hill Autonomous
No.
Autonomous
Protest.
Zone.
It's got to be protest.
CHOP.
It ain't no
Oh
zone
no,
in it.
Capitol Hill something. I don't know. What's CHOP mean, man?
Change of
Change of-
operational control.
Look at
Okay,
that.
I was all the way
Oh, wait,
wrong.
that's no military and government. I think I got the wrong one. Give me one sec.
Well, okay, we all the way
no.
wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
Chaz was
It
the
might be
Capitol
short for
Hill
chopper
Autonomous
style.
Zone.
Capitol Hill occupied protest.
Yes, that's what it is.
came
Capitol
up
Hill
with
Occupied
Yeah.
Protest.
So did you see the one where they were, what was it, Fox? And they put dramatic music behind it, but
Yes,
then
and they
the
showed
footage,
all the-
But everybody wasn't doing nothing.
I
They was
know.
like, "Do-do-do-do,"
Listen,
some dude
man,
just
I'm gonna tell you
walking.
what's going on down there, right? It's like a. So I done been down in the daytime and at nighttime.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
Daytime I hear
public
it's
market.
really friendly.
It's like a public market. You know,
Okay.
it just got graffiti on stuff. They letting you write graffiti, might you put stuff on the ground. They got a certain section, sectioned off with couches, people lounging on couches. You got
So it's a
a
homeless
bunch of
camp.
tents. Basically,
It's a
it's got
homeless
basketball. They
camp.
hooping out there. They got where the middle of the field the little field. I don't know what's
Oh,
the name
yeah,
of that field
the,
right there.
right.
But they've been having the music
Is
playing
that
and
the
concerts.
field? Is that
the
field?
softball
That's
field.
the softball field.
Is that
yeah.
the one by
Seattle U.
right
okay.
across the street? Yeah, right there, right there. So, and then today, I mean, I went at night. At night, it's cool. It's
I
it's
heard it
not
not.
bad.
No.
Taking
Oh, no.
pictures.
Did you catch it?
You got
Yeah,
me.
it
It's ain't coming out.
Wasn't me. Was not me.
Nah, they just coming on there taking pictures. A lot of look-a-whoos. You know what I'm saying? People want to be, get
Let me
background.
ask you this question. Did you see any violence?
No.
Or any
Did you
I
walk-
heard there's people coming from different places.
Yeah, I don't see no violence. I just smell a lot of pee.
Because that's because there is
You
no.
know what I'm
it's
saying?
a
I
homeless
ain't seen
camp.
no porta potty
Hey,
down
it's
there.
freedom of pee.
Yeah, it ain't no. I see that pee.
Oh,
and
there's
pee.
supposedly some.
I
porta potties?
seen. I smell pee and seen number 2 on the road.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow. So
It's getting like
heard,
Woodstock.
I've heard that residents
Yeah.
down there now are like, you know what? It's all well and good during the day, and you guys look all nice, but at night they're having real issues, and they feel as if and this is residents who actually like live in the apartments and within those blocks and go, to and from work. They feel that they are being held hostage, and that, that one lady said, these guys are evil at night.
Yeah.
And
I assume.
I haven't seen
I mean, I truly believe that maybe because at night it's really just the actual street people.
yeah,
And the other people actually go home.
Yes,
or go to
probably.
their
You're
hotels
probably
and
right.
whatever.
I mean, they got
So,
people that's camping out there that's staying and cooking barbecue and
right.
selling bottles and all kind of stuff
Wait,
down
is
there.
the food free? Because I see vendors and stuff. Is that?
Listen, now that's one thing they missing. I ain't seen
can't
it. If
eat
we
my
could
food.
really go down there and make a killing, I ain't seen nobody down there selling no food.
I can't be down there trying to eat and it smell like pee.
It's certain sections, man.
Or-
You know, when they get a little.
But the road is beautiful. Did you guys see that road?
It's real colorful down there.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
see if we
nice,
got
you know what I'm
somebody-
saying?
Let's see if we got.
And you
some,
know, you don't even smell that much green in the air. or
it's
nothing,
a
really.
what?
Yeah.
Hold
You know,
on, hold on,
it's
hold on.
it's all right, man. Don't let them fool you.
Somebody said it's a no police zone.
It's no police down there.
Yeah, no, there's not. That's why it's the
yeah.
autonomous zone.
Yeah.
That's why it
What
was
up, kid?
Chaz.
Yeah.
But they changed it to Chop
Clayton.
because
need
they
no police.
wanted to keep what the protest in the forefront.
Man, they got a farmer's market up in it. It's like they're selling food and all
Yeah,
kind of
that's
stuff.
what I heard.
But,
But
it's
I heard-
free.
So this
but
is
I
the
also
question
heard
I got.
at night it
Yeah.
was not as pleasant.
So let me
Well,
ask
let's
you
just
this.
go down there.
Let me ask you this. The people that's serving food
Crazy.
is the city.
They're not monitoring it, no. So
Nah.
if you get food
I
poisoning
should
and die.
have been down there with my
That's
food.
what. Then we rewind. I said anybody that want to go make some money with a food truck or a barbecue, that is the prime real estate, because what I seen down there was one black lady with a hot dog cart and selling them hot dogs. A line was around the corner, and other than that, you see certain people cooking their own food for them to eat because they finna be posted up for the night. But it's not like booths down there to go eat at for you. Just you walking
So
through
what
like.
kind? What's the name of them dogs?
Oh man, autonomous zones.
Autonomous dogs.
the
huh?
Autonomous
chop dog.
dogs. Chop dog.
The chopped dog with cheese, man.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But they were standing in line.
Yeah.
So
You know,
let's pull up.
how long is this gonna go? And I'm still trying to look for what they're asking for. Like, what's gonna make this all go away? And we as a community get on one page. Because I'm hearing the mayor told the president, you don't understand. Maybe because you don't listen to people. Maybe you don't give people
No, but you
conversation.
You do understand that city of Seattle and those and a lot of the people in CHOP and then the residents around there, they don't want her as mayor anymore. They're
Yeah,
calling for
she
her
about to-
resignation.
Yeah, she got
You
29
crazy.
cent disapproval right now.
Yeah,
But
she's
Seattle
terrible.
always been a place where you can get away with a lot more stuff. It's
Right,
it's a lot of
very
states.
lenient,
It's
very
a lot of
lenient.
states around here that call this Freeattle.
Yes,
It's because
you're right.
first it started with the homeless
Homeless.
population. It's the
That's
drug,
where they send
the drug
everybody.
culture, the heroin culture.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people move up here to be free, and they get high and they just camp out because the laws, you can basically camp on any green thing you see.
Yeah.
Anything green.
Yeah,
you can
because they
camp
got a
on.
law that now
Right.
for
Yeah,
homeless.
so it's
that-
free out. That's why they call it free out.
You know that did you guys hear that in Portland they tried to do an autonomous zone?
Oh, they can't do
And
Police beat them.
police said, "Oh no,"
Mhm.
and they cut that short. But here's the thing: is that also understand, and another reason that I think what's going on is that you do have two different things. The autonomous zone or CHOP now, I think that in certain parts of it, yes, you still have the protest and you still have, the fight that they want. But I also get the vibe that really that another faction of people is taking it over, and we're losing that, and they're not for Black Lives Matter.
That's what I was about to say.
They're
Oh, yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I mean, plain
Hijacking.
and simple. They're hijacking it because they all now realize, oh, dang, SPD ain't going to be in here. Okay, cool. And then you will also see that your Black community isn't really taking over that spot either. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's not. So you got to
What
remember,
up, homie?
that's Capitol Hill.
Rega-
They doing that for their own. Some of those people up there already had something against that precinct and against that area because
Right.
they fighting their own fight. but
Right,
it's mixing in.
Right.
But there is a section if you go down there to the top behind where the Cal Anderson Park or the field.
Yeah, Callan. Uh-huh.
Yesterday, that's where I seen all of, and I seen something on Facebook that say they don't want they only want all Black people down.
Right.
in the section.
Well,
No.
that's my
So
point.
something about to go
Wait,
down, man.
wait,
That's what
It's
I'm.
been floating around.
Nah, don't go for that.
It's
That's a
been floating
setup.
around. I think
That's
they was
when
talking
they
about.
That's
No,
when they
listen,
gonna drop
listen.
the bomb on
Yeah.
us, man. They trying to get their people.
No,
I think they was
no.
talking about Juneteenth, though. I think
Yeah,
they may was talking about
Juneteenth,
today.
because today is Juneteenth.
Yeah, I think they was talking about today, though.
Right,
So
Juneteenth.
I haven't
Shouts
seen
out
nothing
to
like that.
John Etiquette, man, the movie star, man. I seen the trailer for the movie.
Which one?
Y'all add John Etiquette to your social media. He's about to blow up. He got a movie coming out.
Is that the ones
he
who
plays
wants
a
into?
main role in the movie, and he did good, man. Like, it's his first movie,
Yeah.
and dude, he's a natural actor. He went to LA and killed it, and yeah, man. Shouts out to you.
Hey, this is what I forgot to say.
Let's go ahead.
They're about to burn tonight down at CHOP. They got a big giant wooden black fist that they made. It's looked like it's about 30 feet in the air.
Really?
Yeah, they about to burn it.
Have a bonfire.
Man.
A Black Fist bonfire on
Yeah.
Juneteenth.
I don't know how that's finna look, but I don't know how they gonna. It's huge.
A bonfire.
They got a
bonfire.
giant black fist that's like this, that's made of wood. It's like 30, 40 feet tall, man. And it's black, all
And
painted
they-
It
black.
make
and
you
they
walk
changed
by
it up.
it, just be like, right
It's
on.
huge, man. They finna burn it tonight, though. They
For
finna set it on
Juneteenth.
fire, yeah.
For Juneteenth.
So like this would be the night for y'all just go down there and walk
But-
around, man.
but
Put
see-
your mask on, you can go down there.
But
Don't be
see,
scared.
I think, but
Ain't
that's
got
the
no
thing
reason to
is
be
that
down there right now.
that's what I do. It's interesting because, we were talking about the mayor. Everybody wants her out. And here's the other thing that a lot of people don't know is that she's trying to throw Chief Best under the bus.
Yeah, but Chief Best got a lot of
Why?
Community.
Yeah.
Who's trying to?
The mayor,
mayor is?
the mayor and the city council.
So somebody's looking for somebody to take blame for
Yes.
how this all happened.
Yes,
we might
because
need
for the
Chief
autonomy.
Best to call in.
Yeah.
We
I might
need
have to
get
get
her
her.
to call
But
in.
here's the thing. So she went on
For real.
YouTube to all of her, and you can find it, to SPD when they first left the East Precinct, and she told her officers, hey, that was not my call. I'm going to tell you right now. And it wasn't her call because understand, she takes direct orders. She has to go through the city council and the mayor. And let me tell you, the mayor and the city council think the people of Seattle is stupid.
Yeah.
And then they want to throw her under the bus because also remember, Mayor Durkin did not want Chief Best in that position. The community rallied and said, you don't put her on and you don't make her the chief, you going to have hell.
my dude said they're going about it the wrong way. Others are using the BLM platform
Yes.
for things that have nothing to do
Right.
with the police
You
needing
are
to
right.
be retrained. They need massive reform.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what you were saying too. I think that Chop is actually.
Wait, who didn't call it? Hold on.
What?
So somebody said she didn't call it terrorism. John Etiquette said she didn't call it terrorism until her
Who?
house was trashed. Whose house was trashed?
Who are they talking about?
Who?
Whose house was trashed? Bashed.
Is this the Olympia mayor?
That's Olympia mayor said that?
Or Portland?
The Olympia probably. Our mayor.
Her house got messed up?
Who?
Did something happen to the
I
mayor?
know people started spray painting like BLM on her
In
walls
Olympia?
of her house, the outside walls,
Damn.
even though she still had like a BLM sign in her window that everybody
She
could
had
see.
a BLM sign in her window?
I think it was
Man,
Olympia.
wait a minute. We got to invite her to the barbecue.
You got a BLM sign on your house?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
I just asking.
I got a BMW sticker on my car.
That sounds about white of you. yeah.
But again, I agree with that. That I think at certain times there's certain areas, and I think the majority of it that Chop is not for the real platform.
Any platform that you can get something out of something is always gonna be good. We ain't gonna never, like I told y'all before, ain't no rules and rioting, protesting, none of this. So
Right.
whatever. Like I'm marching in the parades. I see
Wait.
Black trans lives matter.
Wait.
Because it's Pride Month.
Yeah. What? Rewind
I
it,
saw
Wait,
him.
no.
What? I'm marching
He
it.
marched.
I did.
In
Yes,
what?
he
Yeah.
did.
In what?
In the
Last week.
Yeah, last week I went to
I seen you. Okay, I give you
yeah,
a pass. Okay,
in the rain, brother.
Because I got on you and
You
said, why you
was.
ain't down
You
there?
was.
Nah, in the rain.
Yes,
in the
you
rain.
were.
You
We was
came
deep.
here after.
Yeah, and we got good pictures. I got good pictures and everything. I'm gonna post them in the thing. I got all that, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
I
right,
And
I
I done
gotta
been to
take
chop.
my
You know what I'm
boxing
saying?
gloves off.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I missed the one today. I looked and seen Keek. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I missed
that was
it.
a lot of people.
I wanted to go, but
Was
I
that
had
the
some other stuff.
Juneteenth one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It's gonna be something going on over in
What
the city
up?
for a
What
long,
up?
for a couple,
Loyalty in the building.
a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about to get this big old Black Lives Matter poster and
They
put it on the
blocked
front of
out
my
the
house.
mayor place in Portland. He not happy.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did?
that's when the police stepped in because they were trying to make an autonomous zone
Yeah,
in
they
front
can't
of the
do that.
mayor's house.
They
in
gotta
Portland.
come ask us. We got the blueprint. They gotta.
But
come
here's
get
the thing: that's
blueprint.
because the mayor is allowing the police to steal police.
They don't have a Capitol Hill in Portland.
So look, should we play?
No, I
In
think
Portland.
Portland again is another very eclectic and
Yeah.
very creative
Similar to
area.
here.
Similar. They may not have a Capitol
Yeah.
Hill, but they could easily
Yeah.
do it.
But the Capitol Hill here is like a strong. It's a big. It's an organization.
So
So they get to
let's
change
get
their
it-
roads and
Let's
do
get
all kind
into
of stuff. man.
some news. It's only news. I
We
know
got
we
news
got a
coming
couple
on. We got
news.
news, man. Here we go. Man.
Yeah, I was about to get at you.
Man, you can't get at me.
Okay, well,
man.
where the
I
news
saw
at?
it.
I'm on it, brother.
Yo, you don't wanna miss this virtual picnic hosted by the Roots, Questlove, and Philly. Promise that it's lit, and Michelle Obama's in it for the cause. Cause when we all vote, there's reason for some applause. 12 years running, they thought that it wouldn't happen due to COVID this year. Now they're singing and rapping, and it's online, June the 27th at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Look who they let in. Special guest heard, Lil Baby and Tom Hanks. SZA coming and Rowdy Rich, and it's all thanks to the Roots for making sure that a message that needs to be delivered is told so that people get it. And many more joining. They hope that you swing through to the When We All Vote picnic they bring you. Yeah.
1150 KKNW, Ease Way. I see it no other way. Y'all know what it is, man. E-Dawg, Tari, Free, DJ Hustleman in the building. Talking about some of the controversial things that's going on in the world today. And shouts out to my man Gray Bars all the way from D.C. Look, man, Portland, you got to get the blueprint. You got to get the and shouts out to DJ Hustle, man. He's marching now. He was talking even when it first begun. He was like, man, I don't need to go down there. I'm OG. My back hurt. My back.
This ain't. No, I was talking about looting.
Oh yeah. He said I'm not looting.
Yeah, I can't go running fast.
I
like
would have known
used
anyway
to.
if you because I seen the biggest loot spot was Old Navy, so you know they keep their tags on their clothes.
Yeah.
We would have known if he came in here Old Navy
all
up.
Navied up. All Converse stuff. All Adidas. I got all the leftover stuff.
Yeah, we would have known. So you guys know that Tari has affiliation. Her kid's father is a active police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's cool because sometimes we get to hear like, you know, what he feels about things, and we never really got to that subject when I asked you to ask him what he feel when it begun. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, a lot of things have transpired for him. I think over the last couple of weeks, and I think the thing that it wore on him, because he really hasn't had to be called to go to the front lines in some time. So last week or the week before, he actually was right on the front lines, and so it was interesting to talk to him because he was the target for a lot of the protesters,
and
he's black.
Yeah,
but you know, and he said some young Caucasian girl in her 20s, you know, sat there and was yelling at him and telling him how to be a black man.
Dang.
And she's like, okay.
And he was on duty at the
time? He's right there on the front line. But then he also said that there was times where a lot of, you know, you had other protesters who, black especially, black men who would stand in front and say, you know what, this has been a struggle for you too, because you're stuck in two worlds. You got, you know, you can't take off your skin. You can take off, you know,
uniform,
the uniform, but yet still when you put that uniform on with that skin tone, you're still the enemy.
Plus,
regardless.
You gotta feed your kids.
Yeah,
you gotta feed your family.
And you had black protesters telling them you need to take that uniform off and come protest with us. You're not a good black man. You're Uncle Tom. You're this, and it's like, but how you gonna feed my kids?
Yeah. How do you react to that? Like,
and so understand that's. I mean, we always talk about how African American folks have PTSD. Understand that also you have black officers who also have PTSD for even more reasons.
That would be hard though, standing on the front line, especially
16
in
hours.
Seattle.
16 hours.
The homies coming by, like, and you gotta keep that face. Like, did you see the two officers that was taking the girl to jail and she kept talking crazy to him and dude couldn't hold it in?
Oh, you gonna lose your job?
Yeah, he started rolling.
Yeah, they made a beat to that.
You gotta find that. You gotta find that.
You about to lose your job.
There it is. Right?
But I think this last incident with the Atlanta officer, I think that really kind of got to him because he has been in those situations before, and he knows that choice of allowing that man to either find a ride home or walk home or even go so far as to give him a ride home was a much better option than another black man did.
What happened? So John Etiquette said also, I want people to know the Snohomish event wasn't just skinheads. I went there and helped protect a friend's business, and we were strapped, but we were telling the protesters, good job, and we are here. There's more.
Snohomish.
Oh, yeah. Something
I didn't even know they had
north.
something going there.
Snohomish.
Antifa, and we are protecting the protesters, and there was a lot of black people there, but
they
the news
just
didn't
came
show
to see
any
us.
of that.
Of course they don't show
showed,
you that.
Caucasian people to call them racist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell him this. It's not that. It's just the word Snohomish and the acts of Snohomish County.
Somebody
told
told John Etiquette that he has white privilege because his mom is white.
True that. He might. He's mixed?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
Nah.
They got light skin privilege too.
If that's the fact, then
yeah, we don't get all picked on. The police don't really mess with too much of the light bright. The lighter you are, it's the dark ones who be getting best with all the way, man.
You kind of light skinned too.
I had it both ways.
You got some dirty. You got some dirty blood.
I'm dirty, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, they mess with me, they gonna.
You about to lose.
Yeah, because I need some money.
Hey, when you
my
my
gosh.
family, Arkansas family is light too, man. They got
That's
they're
it.
light. No.
Mama light, my daddy light,
So,
man.
you
Full
know,
all the way Afro.
We are a
centric
product
black.
of picking cotton and rapes.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. A little bit of raping.
A little bit of raping.
Nah, I take that
said,
back. No,
yeah.
you can't play with that.
No.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Things better get better.
Yeah.
I mean, but the bigots, they out right now.
Uh-huh.
And when they see you at the light, they letting you know. When they see you in the store, they giving you that
Yeah.
eye, say something, boy. I got it in the
I
truck.
got flipped off driving the other day. I
Right.
don't know what I did. He just he's flicking his lights. I'm like, what am I doing? I rolled up on him trying to get face to face. He zipped off
Yeah,
and
of
just flipped me
course
off
he
again.
did.
So I don't even know what I did. He must have been feeling bad that day or something.
Yeah, I don't.
They out, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I do them different now. I smile and or do the turn the head and give the middle finger because they can't respond because you ain't looking, and that really makes them mad.
They call them I watch a lot of online. They call them Karens.
Yep.
All the white
The
women. that's
Karen,
going
now
crazy,
the Karen
Karens.
thing is funny because there is one that they named the Karen, and I was like, man, I feel her. Like, it's 4 a.m. people be renting out these apartments.
Yeah, the
Or,
Airbnb.
yeah,
with the
and they
brothers.
being loud and kicking it. That's
Okay.
what some people they
Okay.
rent it for that.
Yeah.
But she's losing her mind. She can't
She losing
sleep.
her
They're
mind.
having a ball.
Who cares?
Is she paying? No, it ain't about who cares.
Call the Airbnb
Look.
place. Let them take care of that.
But she don't
You
know
shouldn't
that.
Be out there
Sometimes they
arguing
don't
with
know that,
nobody
though.
With your shoes off, Karen. Y'all just you don't supposed to see. This will get me, man. You right. I don't want nobody making noise
This
at
dude
what's
is
the name.
crazy.
But do you
Yeah.
actually go outside and argue with people with your shoes off and tell them stuff like you don't even supposed to be here or y'all supposed to be here? Stuff like that. That's what you get. Go inside.
Mind your own business.
You is not gonna
Stay in
win
your
with
lane.
those 3 young black dudes
Mike
that's out
Check
there
said
checking
there's
you.
a psychological war going on.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
They lose.
Yeah.
They malfunction, and I call it like the robots, right? The robots start malfunctioning.
Yeah.
They malfunction.
I think that with everything that has transpired in the last 3-4 months with the coronavirus and us all being in lockdown for so long, and then all the shootings and this movement, everything is just it's really taken its toll on everybody mentally, physically, and I think that everybody's just like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of a lot of things, but I ain't working because, and that's the other thing. Now we're in a recession. We're slowly opening up the state, but
Somebody
people are
tell
not
me-
going to get their jobs back.
Yeah, tell
And
me
that-
what phase 2 is because there was that whole the rent thing. Is that still
Through the end of the month.
through
Man,
this
if you
end of the
ain't
month?
Paid your rent, you better get your rent
Who?
paid, man.
So
Whoever
through the
ain't.
end of the
yes.
month, then that's
Yes.
over. Then they coming to get you.
Then the
And
$600?
and the extra $600 a
That's
month.
next month.
No, it's the end of
July.
this
Extra
month.
$600 for what?
For unemployment,
Unemployment.
a week.
Oh yeah, they
July
still doing that.
25th.
They're ending
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. I know.
So understand when you go back to just regular,
You're
unemployment.
It's gonna be a lot of people tripping.
Yeah.
But hold up, the virus done spiked up in a lot of more places too. Like some
Yeah.
places in Florida
Tri-City.
shut back down.
Yeah, and Tri-Cities is a hotbed.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do any kind of COVID stuff, and that's what y'all get on that red side of the state.
I did go to the mall the other day. The mall opened up. I didn't go to South End. I went to the one in Auburn, the Super Mall.
How was
it's
that?
barely empty. It's always dead ghosts anyway. So a lot of stuff wasn't open up in there really. But the all Nike stores, man, the Nike outlets and stuff got lines around the corner.
They wasn't open across the street over here, Factoria.
So-
Yes, it is. It opened last week. I've been up in there.
Wasn't in there today.
Yep.
So phase 2, remaining manufacturing can open up. Additional construction phases, in-home domestic services can, like if you have somebody doing housekeeping and things like that. Retail is opening back up. Real estate still though with you have to call for any type of showings, and you have to the masks and things like that. Hair and nail salons and barbers. So the beauty industry is back open. Pet grooming,
I
restaurants.
heard they went up too.
Yeah. Restaurants and taverns are now above 50% because it was 25% at 1.5. Now you can have up to 50%, half of, which is good. But still no bar. You can't go to a
no
bar
bars
and
yet.
sit at the bar. Gatherings with up to 5 people from outside your household per week. Outdoor
How
recreation.
many people? Five.
Five.
Who's really doing that?
Nobody.
What are 5 people
I mean,
living
Who, in
here?
China?
Outdoor recreation and fitness with 5 or fewer people with from your outside your household. Drive-in theaters. Now that's the place to go.
Where is it at? There's
I
only
ain't heard
one.
one of them.
Yeah,
It's got
Bremerton
one-
and
Bremerton?
yeah, they're all over on that side.
We can't go out there, man.
Libraries.
That's probably
curbside.
they TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause
That's-
they ain't got
got one.
nobody in
It is. I
Bremerton.
seen this an old one, but the
Yeah.
man been making money since all this been
Yeah.
going on. But you know, if you let's get into the drive-in.
That's
business,
what I'm
man.
saying.
That's a money maker.
That's
right
a money
now.
maker right
And you know
now.
what? You don't even need the
Speakers.
You know they got them blow up,
Oh yeah,
them
yeah,
big
yeah.
inflatable
Screens.
big screens you
Yes.
can blow up, put it in the parking lot.
But what if somebody
have people
stick
come
it
through.
while you watching your movie?
Man,
You
y'all
gonna get
gotta
your
leave.
money
Y'all ain't
back?
get no money back, man. I charge
If it
$18.50 a
deflate,
person
You
too.
know what would be smart of some of the movie theaters is that they, clear out the parking lot, right?
Show some movies.
And then put the big white screen up,
Yeah.
whatever, and show some movies
Nah,
out there.
movie theaters got to get all their money. Guarantee you, when the movie theaters open back up, it's gonna be $40 a person to get in there.
It's already $40.
It's gonna be
a person.
40. The popcorn gonna be 65. Because everything went up, man. I took my son to get his haircut. It was $35
no.
for a haircut. All he did was get the size faded up. It's
Oh,
$35.
man.
Then I heard the ladies is saying that you go to get the nail shop, everything went up. They getting their nails done for $100 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's going on, man?
That's true because
They
of
gotta make
all
their money
they
back.
have. Not only do they have to make their money back, but the requirements for them to be open is costing them more money. You have to
Wow.
put the plexiglass. You have to all that
I've been
stuff.
seeing that come up
Do
everywhere.
it outside.
Huh?
Do the
I'm
nails
gonna
outside.
put one on
then.
my car that come out and go up, and when I pull up to McDonald's, we
You
both
need you
gonna
a
be
bubble,
protected.
man.
A
You need you
bubble?
A bubble. You like the boy the bubble. What
You
was
know,
that movie?
speaking of a bubble, they were talking. Who was it? Dr. Fauci was talking about football,
Yeah.
and he said, in order for football to actually happen, they do literally need to be in a
What?
bubble.
That
Jay
ain't- that ain't
Uno,
happening.
Jay Uno said that Las Vegas casinos are open back up.
Yeah, they open.
yeah. So are our
Everything
casinos.
is spread it out though.
Yeah, with
they
the
can't have a lot of people.
plastic.
John Atkins said his concert gonna be $1,200.
Yeah.
You've heard of bubble soccer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
See? The bubble soccer.
The
At
what?
Bubble
Bubble soccer,
you-
they put you and they call them zorbs, but it's like this big bubble
yeah,
you wear
they
around
be-
like your
Plastic
waist.
suit.
And
They
it
bumping into
covers
each
your
other.
whole upper body, and it's full contact. You can run into each other and
But you
bounce off with your
bounce
bubble.
You get what they saying. They ain't showing how many people got head injuries, collision head,
Whiplash.
whiplash from up in there. And you know the NBA coming back too.
Maybe.
A
I
lot
know.
of players are protesting
Yeah.
it.
A lot
One
of-
player, what was this? What's the guy's
Kyrie?
name? Kyrie said, "Let's start our own league."
I know. Kyrie
And by
needs
the
to
way,
sit down.
baseball's done. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, baseball done. I don't watch that anyway. Who watched that?
I like
Cricket.
baseball. I'm a big baseball.
Baseball's
no,
done
I'm a
for this year, right?
Yeah,
Baseball
I'm a
been done.
baseball fan. Yep, I'm a baseball fan.
Mariners, yeah. I used to work at the Kingdom when I came.
You
up
got
there,
you
so,
got some news?
You know, as far as what?
Or what you got? What you got queued up? You got a song?
Yeah, man. I got that raw set. I can't breathe.
Ross said, "I can't breathe."
Yeah,
Did we play that before?
I think so. It's in the list.
Okay. Well, let's listen to that Ross said, "I can't breathe."
It say clean, so you know.
Let's do it.
You know, here we
Ross
go.
said, "I can't breathe."
DJ Funk Daddy.
80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. I'm about to bring the slap back. Forgive me if this shit crack. Jimmy crack corn and these niggas hate us cause we black. In fact, in the Lex I was cruising, anticipating riot cause they grooving. A kiss, get a text, get a G. Like Mike Brown, I just can't be. So self-preservation is a Teflon plate. Dinner starts at 9 and I love hot cat. So don't never mistake me, Mr. Dick Tracy. I'm packing 17, but I did describe your Macy's. Replace me in the Tacoma County Jail with the gang and I be here. Swearing that the system fail. What the hell? I'm a king on mine. Still these just got me downtown, trying to pin me with this crime. Plea bargain eater, it's prosecutor. I'm not the robber shooter. The state just need the Gouda. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck.
Why invent the wheel? Some things remain the same. I still wait on the triple beam, man. They call me F-Wayne. That mean my name illegal. I be serving cause no more serving my people. 80 on my arm, 100 on my neck. I'm the offspring of my ancestors put in projects. In the we some projects. They experimenting on us like some lab rats. It seems like cops kicking niggas every week, running the run. Now it's time to pay the piper. I'ma pluck a deep sea sniper.
80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck.
Now I done brought the slap back. Got your plebeians just clean your text. Cause wearing vests may protest cause they don't respect progress from a less type of people. Niggas got it twisted down the hill with the eagles. Stomping your steel toes. Head on to the liquor store. My queen say she out of cornmeal and she needs some more. Tiptoe through the dough type of flow. With two thumpers on my hips and these shit's getting critical. Do you want me figure fold? Got me in a pigeonhole. Wanna saw Emmett Hill cause we still in Jim Crow. Segregation demonstration every day. So it's just another day. Riding dirty with the K. Banana clipper, gorilla, pillar, gorilla killer. African gorilla, thriller. Take a look at my library. You gon' find war vets cracked and revolutionary.
80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck.
Crook it off, crook it off, I'm feeling on my feeling, crook it off, crook it off, crook it off, I'm feeling on the feeling, crook it off, crook it off, crook it off, I'm feeling on my feeling, crook it off, crook it off, crook it off,
80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck. 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 80 on the arm, 100 on my neck.
1150 KKNW E's way. I see it no other day. No other day. I see it no other
You see
way.
it every day, but no other way.
So we got a new Mac Money, but we didn't get to listen to it. I don't know if it's the one he sent to me today, and he said he would have it edited. But I didn't know he had got your. He must be on here. Mac Money, are you on here?
Mac Money.
Say something if you on here. John could have said he just sent it.
He just sent it?
I'm just stumbling today.
Yeah, like, right?
I think my Vietnamese
Okay, John,
is getting mixed
John
up.
Etiquette, Life Matters. Yeah, I did hear you speak some Vietnamese, man.
Yeah.
Did you got Tourette's or something that just came out?
Now,
the
why
blue?
would you say that? That was so.
Oh,
that was
wow.
racist.
Racist?
So they got Tourette's?
Everybody can have Tourette's. That's racist.
I'm calling you out.
All the Tourette's people gonna be like,
Any Vietnamese people out there right now that want to defend themselves, man, 425-373-5527, man. Hit us up and man, get at this dude.
Kung Bao.
No, don't do that. See? That's why I didn't do it.
I said you sounded like you had Tourette's because you just blurted out some.
No, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I think
Okay.
I'm just sweepy. But
Oh,
listen,
look, I got
you got Your Life Matters.
Got Your Life Matters.
Okay.
Man.
So let's play Your Life Matters. If you guys are listening, check this song out. This is a good song for what's going on right now.
You heard
Real
it?
talk.
You heard it?
Yes, I was part of putting it together. So what do you
Say
mean?
that, did.
So let's listen to Your Life Matters by John Etiquette right here on E's Way.
Freedom. What about teaching something more than all this hatred? What about building? How do we're doing. Look what we've done. All of this killing, and nobody's won. Black lives, white lives, his life, her life, my life, all lives. And your life. Your life matters. Matters to me. All this pain around us just ain't how it's supposed to be. What about truth and all of these lies? It's all a cover up. It's just a disguise. And the sooner you know it, then you'll realize that all of your power is built within inside. Your life matters. Matters to me. Got to know it matters too. Stop this madness. It's madness in the streets. Oh no. Your life matters. Your life. Why can't we see? Why can't we see it? All this pain around us. All this pain. How it's supposed to be. This ain't how it's supposed to be. Not how it's supposed to be. Did you ever stop to notice all the pain you hold inside? Did you ever stop to notice every time a mother cries? Did you ever stop to notice every time we lose a life? Your life matters to me. Matters to me. Oh, stop this madness in the street. You know it matters. Your life matters. Your life. Why can't we see? Why can't we see it? All this pain around us. All this pain. How it's supposed to be. This ain't how it's supposed to be. Not how it's supposed to be. Your life matters. Why can't we see? Your life matters.
Woo! 1150 KKNW Ease Way. Terry likes that song,
was
boy.
sweet.
She was over here.
That
I
was
like
jamming.
that. I like that.
I like
Yeah, John Etiquette, man. Your Life Matters, produced by
Nice.
Kevin Gardner. Man, that's a hit song, man, and it's a good song for today.
Yeah.
Like for what's everything that's
Absolutely.
going on right now, I think you better get down there, man,
Yeah,
and
let's go shoot that video,
and shoot
man.
that video.
Like, that's an anthem song.
Yeah.
Let me get
Capitol
that
That's
video.
an anthem song.
You need to shoot that joint. So coming up next, my man Mac Money out of Tacoma, Washington, Hilltop area, man. What's the song called?
So lost.
So Lost, right here on 1150 KKNW Ease Way.
Hold
Up.
up.
Malfunction.
We had a malfeasance. 1 second.
We ain't got no malfunction.
Yeah.
Your hands broke.
Hold up. Mac
Pressure's
Money.
on. Pressure's
It
on.
is. It come back right
Oh, jeez.
here. All right, here we go.
No.
Is it
That's not
there?
how we go.
Is it there?
I sit alone. I sit alone in my window, staring outside, looking at the street lights, wondering why. So lost, so lost, so lost, so lost. Born from the celestial, earthbound things. Don't know why I fell off in these streets. So lost, so lost, so lost, up and walk to the double cup. And if I ever get, I promise you I won't be waking so lost, so lost, so lost, so lost. I sit alone in my window, staring outside, looking at the street lights, wondering why. So lost, so lost, so lost, so lost. I sit alone in my window, staring outside, looking at the street lights, wondering why. So lost, so lost, so lost, so lost.
1150 KKNW East Way every Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. We are in the building. E-Dawg, Tari Free, and my man, DJ Hustleman in the building with all the music. Hustleman wants y'all to know that he is a DJ. He DJs all around.
Yeah.
So he also plays your music in the clubs and when he's doing events. So that's
Send
a
it to me.
plus for plus for plus. So
Yes.
send it to him.
Send me the unclean version.
The unclean, but what's your email again?
It's QUVIA985@yahoo.com.
Yeah, man, that joint right there is So Lost by Mac Money, man, Hilltop's finest, Tacoma, Washington, in the building. That man, I'm a fan of his music. I bought a couple CDs last year, 4th of July, man, and it was just banger after banger after banger. I was surprised, you know what I mean? Because, it's been a while since, like, Mac Money was out here and in the studio. I'm glad he got back in the studio. There's a lot of people that gave up, and that I thought shouldn't have gave up. Shout outs to the Gas Team. Shout outs to shout outs to Lizzie Soprano and them. These are some guys that I got a new adventure coming that's gonna be tight. I put the flyer out there, so you gotta kind of just look at it. But what I'm about to do is something innovative for the artists in Northwest to actually highlight themselves. I'm talking about the ones with bars. Like I'm talking about bars, not like just somebody that's coming in and rap a verse. I'm talking about somebody that we can show the world that we got it here too, like the triggers there. It's 6:55. What we want to talk about?
Well, you just brought something up. We're in phase 2, so July 4th is already coming around the corner, right? Do you think that by the time we get in the next couple of weeks to July 4th, do you think that there's going to be big celebrations?
What's
4th of July.
4th?
Oh, okay.
We don't do that no more.
We don't do that.
They
no
were
more?
talking about banning like
yeah.
coming
I mean, they
together.
gonna some people. I don't do that no more. It's June 9th. Today
Happy
is the
Juneteenth
today.
That's a celebration.
Look, today might be the first one. The
So
Juneteenth.
what are you saying?
Everybody
Hold
really
on, who is
celebrate.
you taking it out the books?
Huh? I ain't taking.
I'm
hey,
doing
bro.
4th of July.
I am. I know you're gonna put your red, white, and blue on. You want me to school you the 4th of July is for America's independence?
I'm not playing. I'm not.
Yeah, all right.
I'll follow the protocol.
We got to do this one. We got to do. Or if you do the 4th of July, just be all blacked out,
in
man.
the building,
Right.
on the rhyme
Right.
hustle in the building.
Yeah.
But
What's up, man?
I think it's interesting though that who was I can't remember what company. Was it Amazon that made Juneteenth an actually paid holiday?
Oh yeah, they about to do that everywhere now.
Yeah.
Amazon did that.
Yeah, they about
Was
to
it
do
Amazon?
It everywhere now.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it
By next year.
everyone though? I don't get it. They got
Exactly.
President's Day and all
That's
that.
and again, this is
so
what
much.
this protest is all about. This is what the movement is about. We were taught all the things, in school about white history and very little about anything about true black history or even history from people of color.
Yeah.
Because especially we all know that America was taken from Native Americans, but built on the backs of slaves and Native Americans.
We got to get rid of the
Since
White
we-
House.
since we
and this
marching-
is not a threat. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything negative to the White House.
See,
Let
look
me put that out there. This is not a threat, but we need to get rid of the House.
It shouldn't be the White House.
It's got to go.
It could be
to
named
change,
something
if
else.
you want to change the world, you
Yeah.
got to change the things that came
Because
from
slaves
the
built it.
beginning.
Right.
Slaves built the White
right.
House.
Yes, they
for,
did. They
for
did.
free.
And they took care of it.
And they kept a
were-
ledger
Yes.
book
Yes.
for free.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? They didn't get paid at all, man. So
40 acres and a mule.
we put
But
your hands up.
but I understand that, and I think the huge positive coming out of all of this chaos
Yeah.
is the fact that the voices of the black slaves and the history are finally being heard and should be taught and should be given due, their time and so that we really do know the history of this country.
Okay, well, look.
How long we got?
Let me see. We got 1 minute. Let me say this real fast. Put me on the camera. Look. All them statues and stuff that they've been taking down and all them pictures and stuff and all that. Y'all think y'all just all of a sudden overnight be like, oh, we understand now.
Right.
Man, I'm not falling for that.
Right.
Them pictures and them statues shouldn't have been up in the first place.
And they were.
So don't do me no favor by taking something down. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So check it out, y'all.
We gonna get out of here.
1150 KKNW Easeway.
you're
I see you
good.
no other way. Tune in next week, man. Every Friday from 6 to 7. Easeway Radio, E-Dawg, Terry Free, and my man DJ Hustleman in the building.